It's week 6 of the NFL, and we're going to look here at Derrick Henry. He's coming off a nice showing last week, racked up a lot of yards, and reached the end zone once. It's the Titans and the Panthers on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Tonight we finish off Week 6 with a good Monday nighter between the Tennessee Titans and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they enter play here. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And it's the defense that's really the star of the show. A terrific game last week. They got a shutout on the road. And that's something that doesn't happen very often nowadays.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From the 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there was also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's got some space here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. The first down throw here for Corral. And his throw here is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take this down to the 33. Well, this defense for the Titans, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Corral to throw, 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. McCaffrey will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And Corral will throw it. Touchdown, Panthers. Christian McCaffrey, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off by a receiving touchdown from Christian McCaffrey. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Titans set to take over behind their quarterback, Ryan Tannehill.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Tannehill. Quick slant here to Woods. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So roughing the passer call is accepted, and this officiating crew not making very many friends here with this crowd.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accuses the officials of kind of playing to the home team, but not in this case. They're just trying to administer the game the way it's supposed to be. That drew the flag.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Yetur Gross-Matos getting in there to make the play. Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 2nd quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down this stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
That's complete out right to the tight end, Tremble. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. On third down, Corral. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33. A big third down pickup of 20 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Here's Corral on first down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Corral now to throw. Quick slant caught by Moore. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 18. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Switching it up, Corral going to throw here. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill. And incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw, Tannehill. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Henry. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down now, but that clock rolling. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw pulled in by Woods. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Look pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And brought in downfield by Burks. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing again is Tannehill. And it's caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. Now Tannehill. Right side complete. That's Woods. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. The kick by Elliott is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Corral to throw on 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's more. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A final shot before the half for Corral. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Tua Tagovailoa leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Chris Godwin, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Trevor Lawrence, terrific in the win, and a much-needed win at that, as it is indeed their first on the year. Continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Titans. And they did not do much at all in terms of throwing the football in those first 2 quarters. That's going to need to improve if they want to erase this deficit. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Tannehill. And Woods has it complete. And he will have a Titans first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 75 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
On second down, here's Henry. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. A first down carry for Henry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Tannehill now to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And it's a Titans touchdown. Chigakonkwo, 29 yards. And the Titans have come back to make it a 2-point game. Tannehill going to throw for it. That's caught. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. First down. Here's Corral with it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Last one play. It appears that the answer is yes.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. Fakes a handoff here. Corral. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers, and a first down here. Corral to throw, 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he'll be brought down at the 27. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. He'll take it inside the 25. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Meanwhile, Corral's throw here into the hands of Moore. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Corral to Moore there, good for a Carolina first. Back to throw, Corral. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Back to the ground attack here, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. From the 6. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They begin with Henry. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Tannehill. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Phillips. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 44, Tannehill. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Tannehill. That pass taken in by Burks. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. To the air again, Tannehill. And a throw right sideline is complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is caught. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Back to throw, Corral. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. This is McCaffrey on the give. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line. McCaffrey down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game, and the defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So now Tannehill and the Titans down by 9. 37 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. He's got Henry. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry-up. This is caught. It's Woods. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Let's go.
Tannehill to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing Tannehill. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Panthers, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.